right. I want to hear about your weekend.
Okay.
In particularly,
Uh-oh.
did y'all play at like an old school, like, y'all played at like a bar this time, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was like a bar. Like, it was
it was literally, it was called the Trolley Pub.
fire.
Yeah.
When's the last time y'all played like in a bar like that?
The weekend, we played in a lot of bars. The weekend before was smaller bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was tiny.
How was the experience there, man? It looked like I saw one video that like Chip did when somebody was singing "All of Me" by John Legend.
Yeah, Richie.
Yeah.
They got down there Friday night. I didn't get down there Saturday.
Okay.
So they got there early Friday, and I don't know where they went that first night, but yeah, Richie was singing some karaoke and was just having a ball. They were all having a good time.
Good deal.
Friday, me and Christina got down there, went to Sullivan's Island.
Nice.
Went to the beach there at Sullivan's Island. Real nice. Grabbed a bite to eat at a place called O'Brien's Pub, which was good, really good. And then basically just did a little sightseeing.
Good deal.
We stayed in Somerville. We didn't stay down in Charleston, so it was like a 30-minute drive back to our hotel from down there.
That ain't bad though.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't get like loose and have a good time because you had like a 30-minute drive.
Yeah.
But
well, the pub was only like 15 minutes from the hotel because it was in Somerville.
Got you.
But yeah, we just drove back up there, and basically from there went to the show, met everybody. We didn't meet up the guys till the show.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it wasn't a very, very big place. It was a nice fun place. But it was like the most beautiful day up until about 6 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Saturday, and it just monsooned for like an hour.
I mean, you are at the beach.
Just monsoon. It was just ridiculous.
Wow.
And then that went away, and it became the most humid place in the world. So.
Which I know is just sticky and disgusting at that point.
Yeah, it was so humid. But we had a great show. A couple other bands there played as well. We kind of hung out, man, after the show.
Was there a lot of people at the pub?
There were a lot of, I guess, just regulars that go there.
Dope.
Yeah, and then people with the other bands as well were there.
So, like, new people hearing the music.
Oh, yeah.
Getting to enjoy the music and everything.
Yeah.
And being able to, like, sell, like, discs. Do people still say discs?
We don't sell discs.
That's how old I am, ladies and gentlemen.
But luckily, yeah, I mean, now we have the Single Secrets out, so people can go check that out on Spotify.
And Apple Music.
Because
I'm an Apple Music guy.
And Apple Music and all the other musics.
It's on all the other musics. Yes. Napster.
Yeah,
music.
Napster. That's the whole thing?
I have no clue.
I feel like it turned into something else.
I did find something out.
Okay. About Napster? Are you the Napster?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, I went down a dark hole.
That's fair.
So I watched and this was actually last week. And
Seth Green was the Napster.
Seth Green was the Napster, and Italian Job. Good call. It was, what did I watch? I watched Woodstock 99 documentary.
Oh, nice. I've not caught that yet, but I want to.
It was good and bad.
I imagine so.
We were not old enough, but yeah. The greatest like new metal band at the time, was like Limp Bizkit, right? It was like 98, 99.
Yeah.
And they were there, and so I went down a dark hole and wanted to learn all about Limp Bizkit. Come to find out that Fred Durst, the lead singer, born and raised in Gastonia.
Oh yeah.
No, you knew that?
Oh yeah.
I was like years old when I found that out. Thought that was really cool.
I don't think he goes around bragging, but that is a thing.
I mean, man from Gastonia.
Yeah.
Came into this world as a reject, man. Look in his eyes.
Now he's
actually a director
he's
now.
doing stuff, yeah.
He's a director now. He directs movies. He directed a movie with Keke Palmer and Ice Cube. I went down a dark hole, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I knew he was a director. I did not know the name of the movie, so I appreciate that. Or the movie. Well, that was one movie. I don't know how many movies he's done.
He's done like 2.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point, though.
So all in all, the weekend was fantastic.
I'm glad, dude.
Yeah, we went back down to the beach Sunday morning and went into the Market Street.
Yeah.
And walked around there for a little bit.
I love that area, man. It's just
place.
fun.
It was. It's a great place.
Like, we do have to do a weekend there with the ladies and just, there's a lot of, like, good eateries.
Oh,
good
yeah.
place to get drinks
Every
and
corner
everything,
there's something
man.
going on there.
Oh, yeah. It's just amazing. So, awesome, man.
Did you get anything fun this weekend?
Yeah, stuff, but that's not important, though.
All right. No golf this weekend?
No.
Golf still in season?
Yeah, I mean,
how that works.
it's gotten cooler, so I
Yeah.
can start playing again. Like, it was disgusting, like 102, 103.
Yeah.
Who's trying
I
to
imagine
die?
there's a sweet spot there between how much you want to sweat and how much you want to freeze, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's we're right around the corner from
You have
there.
to plan that out with the Farmer's Almanac. Is that what
I got one of
Is
those.
that how you got to plan those out?
I don't have one of those. Dude, I'm so bummed though, man.
Okay, what's up?
Do you know the guys who did the first few episodes of Miss Marvel?
By the guys, you mean?
So they're the two. They're Adil and Bilal. They directed Bad Boys Forever.
Okay.
And they were working on that Batgirl movie.
Mm-hmm.
They scrapped it, man.
Yes, they did.
Bro, just the cast itself, okay? J.K. Simmons, the man behind you. Brendan Fraser.
If he can't save it, then there's no hope.
Michael Keaton.
Yep.
What? I mean, like, this was supposed to be direct to HBO Max drop.
Yeah.
And Warner Brothers canned it.
Well, they are cleaning house right now.
Dude, I don't think we're gonna see this. We're not gonna see Henry Cavill as Superman anymore.
Pretty much everything,
but
every superhero DC thing is like canceled right now.
That's so weird because they have so much in development. Yeah. Like, there's movies coming out.
Oh yeah, they're just scrapping. I think the only one really hanging on right now is the Flash movie for some reason.
Well,
I think it's because it's like done, right?
That's done. That's in the can, and Aquaman's in the can. So we're getting those two movies. Obviously, we talked about Shazam's, which is coming out, but
yeah,
I don't know what they're gonna do, man. That's such a wealth of like good, great stories.
Yeah,
that almost is better than Marvel. Marvel just does it better. Like the stories.
Yeah. As a production, it's a whole different
have
thing.
Like the best. You have the Justice League, man.
So, Batgirl, and from what I was reading, Batgirl and Black Adam were both like reviewed the same, like as not very good at the
Black
time.
Adam already?
Yeah,
that's getting a drop,
but that's already done.
Yeah,
so.
This movie was done. They just didn't want to they wouldn't let him edit it and just they said production over.
Probably a Dwayne Johnson put his big ass foot down and was like, this is happening.
Yeah, he's like,
this is happening.
I've been wanting to do this for 13 years. Damn it. We're going to do this. If it bombs, it bombs. I did Skyscraper, damn it, okay? I'll do this one.
I never watched that movie. I didn't want to.
It was not good.
I felt that just from the concept of the movie.
But I was really looking forward to Batgirl, man. Mainly because
that's a dope cast.
Brendan Fraser, J.K., Michael Keaton, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go. Release the Keaton cut. What do we got to do? What kind of hashtag do we got to do, bro?
I don't know. Give it a shot.
Yeah,
Release the Keaton cut.
Release the Keaton cut.
Just,
damn it!
You just want to see him. Him and J.K. Simmons.
I really do, because I don't know how long he's going to be in the Flash movie.
Right.
And also, we're getting Ben Affleck in the Flash movie.
Also getting your boy, but probably not after that movie.
No, he's definitely done with life in Hollywood after this. He probably won't even be at the premiere.
Right.
Be weird. What if it's
jail.
What if it's Grant Gustin at the premiere?
They just CGI Grant Gustin's face.
No, that's a hashtag we should start.
That would be pretty awesome.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the first episode of She-Hulk, the trailers for the greatest beer run ever, Into the Road, and our movie of the week, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters. JV.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, brother. We got Zac Efron, Russell Crowe, Bill Murray, all in a movie together. I like it. This is the greatest beer run ever. This is a man's story of leaving New York in 1967 to bring beer to his childhood buddies in the army while they are fighting in Vietnam.
Specifically, Pabst is what the can look like.
Yeah.
Well, PBR.
Nothing wrong with that, brother. What were your thoughts, brother?
I don't really know. Like, the story seems fun. And Zac Efron. I don't know if I have a shirt off or not, but we'll see.
You'll probably have a shirt on at some point.
So interesting story, guy. Right? This guy's like smuggling beer into a war zone. And it seems he has multiple times of success until he hits like one particular thing, and then he's just cuddled up in that little bunker.
Yeah, I think, he has this idea. It's actually a good idea. It's kind of how we do like boxes for the troops now and everything, right? And cookies and whatever, and then whatever they need, beer and stuff, and we just ship it over. But this guy is kind of like the OG of that, right? Like, these guys are in Vietnam. I'm going to send these guys a goodie pack. And what I'm going to do? No, they need an ice cold beer.
Yeah.
Probably not ice cold by the time it gets to them. Vietnam is super hot.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly carrying around like one of those
Yetis.
Those like red lunch boxes. Yeah, I didn't see that.
But yeah, man, I like the concept. Supposedly it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's just having fun doing it, enjoying it, and then he gets like into the Vietnam.
Right.
He gets in there.
Yeah, I believe he was running through some trees at some point there, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it can easily go either way. But we'll see.
We shall see, man. All right, guys. So we got Zac Efron and Russell Crowe behind enemy lines in Vietnam. Let us know what your thoughts are. Do you think that Zac Efron will have his shirt off?
I don't know. It's kind of hot over there. We'll see.
It is very hot over there, man. He got some muscles.
Yeah,
I've seen Baywatch a couple times. Not for him, but, I've seen the movie a couple times.
Whatever.
So, you know what I mean?
Whatever. We don't judge you.
It's 2022, whatever, Guys, we'll throw this on our socials. Let us know what you think. All right, man. We have Queen Latifah, Beau Bridges, Ludacris. This is Into the Road, Netflix drop.
Yeah.
In this high-octane action thriller, a cross-country road trip becomes a highway to hell for Brenda and her family, alone in the New Mexico desert. They have to fight for their lives when they become the targets of a mysterious killer.
I mean, they kind of brought it on themselves, but that's beside the point, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding, they stole drug money.
Ludacris's character stole drug money.
I mean, you know,
But he's with
the whole fam's there.
Oh, yeah, man.
Know, part of because they were brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
Brother and sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just in that typical side of the desert motel. Which I mean, I'd kind of rather sleep in my car, I think, than sleep in one of those hotels.
Yeah. Clink. Yep. Because I feel like there's just no safety in those desert motels. And like every time anybody has ever died in a movie in the history of movie making, it's always been in a desert motel. Simple as that. There's been no other killing
I think
in movies.
They make the doors a little stronger.
You think, right? Like, why? Why are these doors coming down with one swift front kick? Just one swift front kick, bro. Man ain't doing a spinning back heel kick, dude. Not a side kick. Just a boom. Doors coming down, bullets flying.
So their neighbor gets murdered, or we assume we don't really know, I guess, really what happened to him. Looked like maybe he got shot. Was there a gunshot? Or just a loud thud? I can't really
I do not remember if there was a loud thud or whatever, but they basically walked in and homeboy was dead.
Yeah.
And my man saw money and was like, oh, this is going to solve our problems, baby.
Yeah.
Blood money, though, man. Get out of here.
And a lot. It was a lot of money.
That was a lot of cash, man.
Yeah, so somebody wants their money back.
More than a stripper makes in one night, bro. Come on, that was a lot of cash.
It's either money or the kids. You know, which one's worth more to you at that point?
I mean, we can always make some more. I always get some more kids now. Nah, man, I've been like, but that's just dumb from the start. But this is gonna be a dumb Netflix drop. I do like Queen Latifah. She is fantastic.
Yeah.
And anything that she does, seeing Ludacris outside of the Fast series, whatever. He's done it a few
swing
times.
either. He can go good or bad real fast in his roles. But yeah, he's gonna try it without Vin this time.
He's gonna go drive fast without Vin, dude. He was the worst driver in the series, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
He's the worst driver. Whole franchise, man. So, all right, guys. This is, like I said, this is that Netflix drop. Let us know your thoughts about this. This is going to be released September 9th. So, mark your calendars. We'll throw this on the socials. The Queen Latifah Ludacris team up, hip hop royalty, in a movie together.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts, guys. Hey, man.
What's up, buddy?
We got a new Disney show.
Yes, we do.
Disney Marvel show.
Yes, we do.
She-Hulk. Did you catch it?
I did. I called it Thursday night.
I did as well, dude. I was like, you know what? Let me go home and just knock this out. It's gonna be crappy.
Well, I went home. I wanted to see it Wednesday because I was thinking that it was gonna be Wednesday drop. I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah,
but that's fine. It's a Thursday drop. No big deal. Yeah, I really enjoyed this first episode.
Yeah.
Obviously we have to catch up, right? It's a catch up episode. You got to catch up on the Hulk and She-Hulk, and these two together are a pretty good time.
So, are we spoiling?
Yeah, fine. I don't care.
By the time this is out,
a new one's gonna be out.
New one's gonna be out.
Yeah,
so I don't know why I keep asking you that.
Yeah.
You don't give a damn. The way that she became a Hulk,
yeah,
I was like, okay, that's a little corny.
It happened real fast, didn't it?
Happened real fast.
Super
that was
fast.
corny. Whatever. Because I was thinking that she's gonna have to go through all the. I know nothing about She-Hulk.
Yeah, same.
Nothing. Jennifer Walters. I know nothing. So I thought she was gonna have to go through all the trials and tribulations that Banner went through.
Right.
And she did, like, the fact that she did not, was like the best part.
Yeah.
Though, and he's pissed off at every turn.
The whole time he's upset about it. Yeah. He's because he has his binder, right? I love that little
manifesto.
binder. It's like everything in his lab's gigantic for him, except for this binder that's super tiny. Yeah. So I'm hope that they got to explain the ship, right?
Yeah,
they got to explain that at some point, because that was, if not, it's just kind of random and pointless.
Yeah.
But we find out why he's Banner. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
because we first learned about that, and it was Shang-Chi, right? At the end of Shang-Chi.
Yep.
He was back to being puny Banner. Yeah.
And his arm was still messed up.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty cool. But yeah, like the way it happened was just like so fast. And it was like, okay, she's the Hulk now. Which in its own thing was funny.
Yeah.
But it was also just like, that's it.
That's it. All right, we're here. But the fact that they spent so much time at like his little villa.
Yeah, which was awesome.
Which was like, that was it. Like, that's the explaining. Okay, you got powers, whatever. Let's talk about how much you don't want these powers and how you're just going to conquer them real fast. And let me get back to my normal damn life.
And how you see yourself as better than Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, she was.
Yeah, she really was.
I think this is going to be really, I did not think I was going to like this going in.
Yeah.
But after that first episode, man, I'm definitely hooked.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's really all Tatiana. Her character and her personality in the movie is fantastic. She's so funny. Also, with Mark Ruffalo, why does this dude always look like it's his first movie he's ever been in? Like every time he's in a movie, it's like the first movie he's ever been in. Dude, he's just, I don't know, it's just something about him. He always looks like he just started working.
Got that fresh face look, man. He's been fresh face since the 90s, baby.
So, all the good, but you get a little bit of the bad. Like, the story was fun and everything, but the CGI in the movie was still kind of weird. Hulk was a little weird. She was too, but not enough to where I'm like, oh, this is crap. It's just something was just a little weird about it.
They don't use these same cameras that they use in the same digital effects or the timing.
Like the motion capture stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. They probably use that, but they don't have the extensive team and time and budget to do what they did in Age of Ultron.
Or talking all billions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have that. And I've learned that they're on time constraint. Like, we got to it's here, get on it.
Gotcha.
You guys just finished Miss Marvel? Cool. Now jump onto this one.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you finish this, we're on to the next one, right? Like, it's an in-house team, unfortunately. Instead of using those big movies had like
studios and stuff.
Exactly. So
yeah. I mean, other than that, the story was fun. Like I said, they all had a good time, and I was laughing a lot through this one.
I was
more
surprised,
than I expected.
But like, I like this is what Marvel does well.
Yeah.
And this is what DC does not do well. I think they tried with Princess Diana movies. What the hell is her name? She slipped my mind.
Wonder Woman?
Why was that slip my mind?
I don't know.
Dude? But I said Princess Diana.
Yeah.
That is her name, right?
Yeah. Diana. Well, it's Diana.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, lost my train of thought there. But like, that's what Marvel does so well, is like, let's take the fact that she is a Hulk now.
Yeah.
She's just a woman in her 30s who's a lawyer. She's single and is trying to make it.
Yeah, she's just trying to do better and press them in her law firm and be better than them.
You come for that, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're there because it's a Hulk Marvel story, but you stay because it's sort of about a woman in her 30s, man.
Yeah.
Right? And that's attractive to a lot of people. We're in our 30s. We're married in our 30s, so it's a little bit different. We're also not female, so it's different some more. So it's actually not really a story for us at all.
Really.
But we're going to be there, though.
It's a story because we're the one that like comics.
Yeah, but like it's really relatable though.
Yeah.
Like how she was like, I'm always pissed off, I'm always on edge, and how she turned green and like turned back.
Yeah.
Because like, men are always like trying to be better than me or one up me or hurt me or just maybe even try to effing kill me, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, well, that's real.
Right.
So I appreciate that. The one thing I do want to say, I think the Disney parents, the Disney Plus parents, are going to be pissed off about this show because I think this show is going to get into a little more adult themes. That's fine. Which is fine for us, obviously.
That's why they put a filter on it, man.
Yes, that's why it's rated. There's a filter on it. But like, they're already pissed off that Deadpool, Deadpool 2, and Logan are on there. Or on Disney Plus, and there's just
movies that are on there,
and that's
whatever.
They're parents because they're horrible parents because they don't know how to put the age filter on. So even though Disney told you before those movies dropped, like 3 months before those movies dropped,
I mean, there was a big screen and everything that popped up.
Huge.
Yep. I love the mild use of the fourth wall in this as well.
It's gonna be good.
It wasn't a lot.
She did it in the comic. I read she did it in the comics.
Yeah, that's kind of the only thing I knew about her was she had that kind of fourth dimension thing. I don't think it's quite to the level of Deadpool.
Nah.
But it's just kind of talking, right? And I like that. It was just a couple times. A little, she told the story or whatever. And then does it. Well placed.
Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers got it in, bro.
Which that final scene was probably my favorite.
It was awesome, dude. That's the one that took like Twitter and everybody by storm, man.
Yeah, it blew the internet up.
Captain America. They've done that a few times. Marvel has used that F-bomb kinda a few times.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Ready to jump in it?
Yeah.
All right, brother. So we got Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Good flick. This dropped in 2013, guys. A few other films that dropped that year. We have Kill Your Darlings. We have Prisoners. We got Belle. Got Side Effects, right? We just did one last week. We're stuck in 2013, guys. Lock, right?
Right.
Trance was actually a really good movie. If you've never seen Trance, highly recommend. American Hustle, Blue Jasmine, Joe, Nebraska, and Old Boy, the remake, directed by Spike Lee, man, with Josh Brolin. Did you ever see that?
I don't think so.
That had Elizabeth Olsen in it as well.
Oh, okay.
And Carlto Shipley. That's the first Old Boy that I watched.
Gotcha.
And I watched the Asian one. They were damn good movies, man. They really are. And Spike Lee did his thing on the American version, man. So very, very good flicks. All right. Going back to Hansel, and I'm going to say Hansel every time, guys. So.
It's so hot right now.
It's so hot right now. Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. This is directed and written by my main man, Tommy Wirkola.
Awesome. We have a $50 million budget. Box office brought in $226.3 million.
Yeah.
Starring in this movie, we have Jeremy Renner as Hansel, Gemma Arterton as Gretel, Famke Janssen as Muriel, Peter Stormer as the Sheriff Behringer, Thomas Mann as Benjamin, Derek Mears as Edward, Robin Downs as Edward's voice, and Phila Vitala as Mina.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis, man, so we can hop into this one.
15 years after almost being a meal for a witch, Hansel and Gretel are now famous for being witch hunters. This particular case reveals a part of their family that they never knew about and the reason why they are immune to the dark witch's magic. Hansel and Gretel take out a coven of witches to save some children and prevent the witches from gaining immunity to fire.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one, man. So we got off the top my main man Jeremy Renner. Now this is my dude right here, man. Right. This is right after
I was just listening to his album in the car right over here.
Fire, dude. Fire. Did you hear the song that he did for the movie Tag?
I think so.
Fire, dude. So good.
He just sometimes a single will drop, man.
Right? That's all I need.
Yeah. Just give me a single every once in a while.
You know, RDJ also released music?
Yeah.
I think you told me that. Yeah, you told me that a couple years ago. I was like,
it's like some blues music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about it, man. But you know, I really like Jeremy Renner, man. Anything this guy does. Yeah. You know, when I first saw him in, the first thing I remember him in was SWAT with Samuel L. Jackson.
Nice. Yeah.
And I was like, let's go. Okay. This guy can do the damn thing, man. But he's one half of the Witch Hunter team. Hansel, the brother of Gretel. I like this guy.
Hansel or Jeremy Renner? Or both.
Yeah, both.
Both. That's fair. That's fair.
Can't really, Hansel, Hawkeye, whatever.
Jeremy Renner just always looks really good in those leather outfits.
Put him some leotards, bro. He's
just
good.
Always just fits him so well.
Yeah. I mean, he can be the DC's green. He can be the DC's Green Arrow. Look good.
Definitely.
He can be Robin Hood. Look good at it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Put him in the medieval times. That's where he strives. You know what I mean?
Some leathers. That's all.
Some strapped up leather, man. He's good to go there. But this guy's cool, man. Like, he and his sister are really tight together. And they're just badass. Like, they take no shit. I like it from the beginning. They come into the city and they're like, yo, you guys are effing up, man. Yeah. This is not a witch.
Yeah.
And that sets the tone for the entire, like, his character for the entire movie, man. Where, like, he's like the muscle, she's the brains of the operation, right?
She got some muscle too, though.
We'll get to her. Well, I'm about to say, because like it switched at the end of the movie, right? But we'll definitely get there. But he's always like the muscle, she's the brains, man. But he always comes in with these like wisecracks and everything, man. And he was just fun. He was definitely a fun character for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. He is definitely he's funny. But then again, he seems like he's just as caring about everything as she is as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's just there to beat people up. He's also there and it's like, she's not a witch. This is, blah, 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 blah. So that was awesome that they pointed that out for his character.
And like, just like their backstory, right? I like that they did that from the beginning where they take this German folklore, Hansel and Gretel going in there, eating the candy house or whatever, and wishes and stuff like that, but they flip it on his head. They came out alive and whipped the witch's ass and stuff like that. But he ate so much that he developed like a, he became a diabetic. You know what I mean? So he has to take these insulin shots.
I think it was referred to as some sort of magical diabetes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Witch's candy's got to be a little weird, right?
Witch's brew, man.
Yeah. So,
but I like that they, that's something that people deal with. Like my mother's a diabetic, right? So that's something that people deal with right now. He developed it from eating all that candy as a kid, having that high sugar intake. And they kind of made that as an arc in his story, man. Yeah. And it actually played into the movie. So I really did appreciate that, man. Go ahead and talk to us about the amazing Gemma Arterton as Gretel.
Yeah, she is the female of the group, obviously. She is very hands-on, just as much as he is. Yeah. She is very caring as well. She gets into a lot of trouble, seems like. Because she's
inquisitive. I think is the word.
Okay, that's good. Yes, and she's just beating up dudes, and they don't appreciate that. They are not appreciative of her laying hands on them.
And you see, they don't do shit when Hansel's around.
Yeah.
They don't do a damn thing. But as soon as his back is turned to something,
Yeah.
bro, they're like, okay,
take her out. Yeah.
Where's your brother now?
Then we learn that she is a white witch.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the movie, which plays into the whole reason all the bad witches are there, right? She's part of a spell.
They're like flocking, yeah.
Yeah, they're coming here because they need her to get the immunity to the fire. And it does not work out. Does not work out at all. She's fun. She's got a mouth on her, and she takes no shit from anybody.
Love that about her, man.
Yeah.
Dude, my first time seeing Gemma Arterton was in 2008, Quantum of Solace, 007 movie. She played Strawberry Fields. Gonna say, I was just like, dude, she's gonna be like that it girl moving forward.
Right.
Didn't pan out the way it did because she was in a couple of like those Clash movies and stuff like that, Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans and stuff like that. And then she was in this. She's been in a few other things, man. But I thought she was gonna like blow up, man.
Yeah,
just gonna act like polished and everything, and it just didn't happen. So I also found out that who was the chick who replaced Homegirl in Transformers 3? The blonde-headed girl.
Oh, I don't know.
Your boy is dating her.
I don't know.
Your boy from the Transporter. Why can't I not remember his name?
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham is dating her. Rose Huntington Wheatley or something like that. Is her name?
I know the face.
I
know the face. I can't remember the name though.
She was supposed to be like after Transformers. She was supposed to be like the it girl of all movies and stuff like that. And she's only been in one other movie so far.
She's still living off those Transformer checks, I guess. So,
all right, guys. So we also have Famke Janssen as Muriel, an evil grand witch who rules over a coven of dark witches. I've always liked her and everything that she's done. Like since she was Xena on the Top and GoldenEye.
I mean, everything
back in the day
seems to go
back in the
right
day,
back to that.
1995. Yeah, everybody's in those movies.
Yeah.
But she plays the Dark Witch, man, and I like that she uses as a Dark Witch, as like a grand Dark Witch or whatever. Mm-hmm. She's able to like look beautiful and stunning and everything, but also like her witch form is very like grotesque. Oh yeah, she's able to switch back and forth there, and she's a lot more powerful than the other witches as well. She's basically the big bad of the movie,
right?
And I like Famke in these roles, man. Where she's the villain, she's a sexy villain,
right? And
she just controls the screen as a villain. I love it, man.
Even in
like X3: The Last Stand, which was a trash movie, I'll admit it. She was better suited as like I enjoyed her more in that movie than I did the other two movies,
right?
Because she was front and center. She was the villain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was kind of a pawn villain, but she was the big bad villain that nobody could stop.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy that, man. So she's the one who's bringing all these witches together, and she's the one who is trying to do this spell to make sure that they can be alive through the fire and be alive during the day as well. So very, very cool, man. Peter Stormare. This guy is just... Believe it or not, this guy's in everything.
He is. He's around, yeah.
He is a character actor and has been for a very long time, man.
And it's never like really gigantic roles. It's just like reoccurring through the movies.
Yeah. I just watched him in Constantine the other night, dude.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, he is in this movie. Get out of here.
Yeah, he was a good time as a sheriff. I mean,
you got to have an oath in the movie.
Yeah, and he's the one that's like, she is a witch. She's a witch. Burn her, burn her, burn her, burn her.
Yeah, it's like you.
And he's just fighting with him to get him to burn her.
It's like he has like one track mind in this movie, right? I just want to burn this chick.
Yep.
Because she is a witch.
Yeah.
Bring our damn kids back.
He wasn't wrong, but
He was not. She was just on the side of good.
right.
There's good witches in the world.
So he knows a little something.
But he gets his comeuppance really quickly. One, you don't mess with Gretel,
Right.
even when Hansel's not around, because she ends up having backup.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got Thomas Mann, Benjamin, a teen fan of Hansel and Gretel. He wants to be a witch hunter himself.
Yep.
It was a small role for this kid, man. It wasn't much. This movie would have been the same without him.
Yeah, he was just
he helped out, I guess, at the end, and kind of pushed the story along a little bit. But I look at it like this, man. There's certain characters in movies that are, not Temple of Doom, but Raiders of the Lost Ark, right?
Yeah.
Just take them out of the movie's still gonna happen,
Yeah.
right? Like every beat is still gonna happen, like, and that's like Benjamin's character, man. But he was cool. He was kind of a comic relief, and helped out when he definitely can. But
right. He was a fanboy.
Yeah, those are always weird, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, here, just two more to talk about. Yeah. We got Derek Mears, big boy, man.
Yeah.
Edward, a troll that is in the services of Muriel. He serves Muriel and her coven, but befriends Gretel by healing her and becoming Hansel and Gretel's ally. This is the dude that basically curb stomps the sheriff, dude.
Also, he's big. He's plays Jason Voorhees too, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking he was. Yeah, imagine having to be that troll on set. It's a lot.
Everybody else is just like chilling and stuff.
Yeah,
and he's just like, all right, I guess I'll
be this
just
big ass troll.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Even the witches don't look like this disgusting, you know what I mean? This big ass ugly troll, man.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, man.
Big dude. Yeah, his role here is he's just serving whoever, basically. So he was serving the witches, and he wasn't a big fan of that. Then he became friends with Gretel, and ended up being there to the end of the movie.
Yeah, man, he becomes a great ally. Him and Gretel kind of have this kinship about them.
Yeah.
Where they help each other out, and she's not scared of him, and she actually trusts him. I thought that was really cool. Phila Vitalia as Mina, a beautiful white witch who befriends Hansel and Gretel, man. She's the one who not the judge, the sheriff. Yeah, why do I want to call him a judge?
He was trying to be.
Yeah, he was judge, jury, and executioner, right? I am the law.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I hate Sly Stallone, dude. I can't.
You went right for it.
Yeah, I don't like this guy, man. I don't even know what the heck I was saying here. So yeah, she's the witch who the sheriff tried to kill in the beginning of the movie by burning her, but is saved by Hansel and Gretel. And she's the one that kind of pushes them through like how they need to succeed, man. She's always there at every turn. I do like the scene, not because she's like in the buff, but like she kind of helps Hansel grow up a little bit. I feel like at that point he's probably never Captain America'd. You know what I mean? and at that point that he did. Which, like, it's 2013, man. Probably thought this was like a rite of passage to get it in, if you know what that means. So he did. But he was a little he became, after that, and he had to do it. But he became like the brains of the operation. His sister was captured.
Yeah.
So he kind of had to do like both sides, which he's never done before.
Right.
And you can just tell he was different after that encounter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got it in with the White Witch.
Finally crossed over into manhood, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Just
voice got deeper and everything.
Like this, baby. Always Austin Powers, man.
Yeah.
Always a good time, man. All right. I will say this, man. The music is nothing to really shake a tree at. But I do like that we are set in this folklorish type, medieval type. I don't even know the time period, man, but it was just like really cool.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to pinpoint that with, the
like a time period, right?
Yeah.
I will say this though, man. It kind of gave me like steampunk vibes though because of all the tech guns and stuff that they had, man.
Right.
I thought that was really cool. Like their technology was like far beyond the times.
Yeah. She had a Gatling gun.
She had a Gatling gun. That electric shock thing.
Yeah.
The
taser.
taser type thing, man. I like how the her what's the arrow gun or whatever? What is that thing called?
Oh, the crossbow.
The crossbow, right? Yeah. Like it actually crossed.
Oh yeah,
it split out like this,
that was
right?
pretty cool.
I thought that was really dope, man. And it also became a knife, man. And obviously Hansel had his like shotgun. Hansel had his shotgun the entire time, man. Just some really, really cool stuff. And it just gave you like that, all right, we're in this like medieval type time.
Yeah.
But we got this steampunk as well where we're in this time, but there's also a lot of cool stuff. The only other movie that did it quite well like this, did you see that remake of
Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Achoo!
Sorry.
Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Three Musketeers that came out around this same exact time kind of used that steampunk as well because they used a lot of technology in there that wasn't around during that time.
Yeah, and I guess it kind of shows why they are famous witch hunters because they have the equipment.
They're badasses
to do it, right?
Definitely badasses there, man. Thoroughly enjoyed that here. So overall, man, with this movie, I like how the brother and sister learn about their family.
Yeah.
And like what happened to their family. Because obviously they lose their parents, don't know why they lose their parents, end up in the woods, found by this witch.
That's pretty much
and they don't, and that's basically their story. So throughout the entire movie, we kind of get data dumped.
Yeah.
About why, what's going on here until the Grand Witch actually tells them what's going on, and she's been there the entire time.
Yeah.
So it's almost like manifest destiny that they even had to meet, which was interesting for me. I really enjoyed that. So as far as a theme, man, it was hard to pinpoint one down. Because to me, right, what Tommy was, the director-writer was trying to do, man, I don't think he was really trying to tell us anything. I think he was just trying to put a badass product on the screen.
Right.
There's a lot of blood, gore, a lot of good action sequences.
Kind of pushes.
A lot of slow-mos as well.
Yeah, it kind of pushes Hansel and Gretel towards what the original stories were, gruesome original stories, right?
Yes.
Because a lot of that stuff's been cleaned up
for the kids.
Yeah.
But it was a disgusting folklore where, they were with these disgusting witches, you know what I mean? So you're right about that. I really just liked the product that he put out, man. And I don't think there was really anything except for like, yo, man, I want to do like a trilogy.
Yeah.
We didn't get that opportunity.
Happens.
But I think that's what his thing was, man. I honestly don't think there's an actual theme to this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to pinpoint one. I watched this last night, read up about it, and couldn't really find one. So, like, I feel
it's a story, man.
It's just a good ass story. Yeah. Where's Kanye when you need him, man? Just a good ass story, man. So,
you ever watched Grimm?
You told me about Grimm a long time ago, and I have seen like the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing when it comes to shows like that, because Sleepy Hollow did the same exact thing. they just become. Well, it started out very well.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is different. This is cool, man. This is a different world. But they all end up being, and I can't say it's about Supernatural because I don't know, but I'm only guessing that Supernatural's in the same vein. Because Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel did the same exact thing, and I love those from the 90s. They all become like cop procedurals, in one way or another, week to week.
Grimm definitely did that.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, they did that, but for me, it was as far as that was true. Like it was the same thing, formula wise, but it was a different tale.
Gotcha. Okay.
But what happens too with a lot of these movies is they take so much time at that front end making that pilot, and then all of a sudden their schedules are creeping in on them, and then they can't do everything the same.
I feel like the writer creator is like, all right, labor of love. Worked on this for 5 years. Man. Polished script. Here we go.
Now I got 2 weeks to get the next one done.
He's like, all right, it's out there.
Yeah.
The network's like, we're picking it up. 13 episodes. Oh shit, I got work to do. I got no time now. 13 episodes?
No notes on this one.
No notes, man. So like you get a writer's room, and once you get that writer's room, man, that's where everybody's thoughts and everything, and they're like, let's do ghosts. I hate it.
And that's how Supernatural was too. Like it kicked off, the first episode was a very good base for the whole story.
Yeah.
But then like the next 7 episodes were like Monster of the Week episodes. Then it started picking up a story.
Gotcha.
It started expanding. I mean, they still had those episodes every once in a while, but it wasn't like the same exact thing every week.
Good deal. All right, team. So that is our conversation about Hansel and Gretel. Witch Hunters. JV, I know this is not your first time watching it.
It's definitely not.
I know you've seen it a few times.
Quite a few times.
I have seen it quite a few times myself.
It's a household favorite.
It's just an easy 90-minute watch. You know what I mean?
You just can't go wrong with it, man.
Can't go wrong with it, dog.
If you're trying to find something to watch, put on Hansel and Gretel. Boop.
Good to go.
That's what it is. Yeah.
What are your thoughts, brother? Thoughts and ratings?
Yeah, so this one's going to get a 4 out of 5 buckets popcorn from me.
Let's go.
Like I said, we've watched it over and over. The characters in here are fun. Like I said, the witches look like witches. How you would think they're just gross.
Yeah.
They're gross and they're really evil. Really evil. I mean, the first one we meet is trying to eat the kids.
Disgusting,
and cook them. And she's gross. Real gross.
Very.
So I appreciate that for the movie. I mean, the story... everybody knows the story of Hansel and Gretel, and this put a cool take on it to where you want to watch it over and over. It's not boring.
Yeah.
But that's my 4 out of 5 buckets for that one.
Good deal, man. Good deal.
What you got for us?
It's got 3 buckets of popcorn for me, man. It's just a fun time.
Yeah.
It's nothing mind blowing. But it's entertaining, right?
It's turn the mind off.
Yes.
Just chill.
Yes.
George Jeremy Renner in his leathers.
Just in his leathers, man. You know, poking himself with that needle every few hours.
Yeah,
gotta get that insulin in, bro.
Gotta get it in. Yep.
It's just a fun movie, man. Yeah. Not too much, not too little. Just a fun time. I probably have watched it entirely too many times.
Fair enough.
More than I needed to, but it's one of those movies, dude. It's just like, Witch Hunter, boom, done.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's a good watch, guys. It's always streaming on something. You can always find it.
Yep.
I think it's on HBO Max and Netflix right now. Maybe Amazon Prime as well.
I watched it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I also watched it. I watched it on Paramount. Is what I watched it on.
That's fine.
Your favorite streaming app ever, man. We gotta get down on that. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters. Next week, we will be discussing the 1981 James Caan crime flick, Thief.
That is streaming on Amazon Prime.
I'm Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.